Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. So this one's going to be a Q&A, and I've done these in the past, but recently my Instagram grew by 20,000 followers. So back in February, I was at about 5,800, 5,900 followers, and today I'm at 26,000, which is insane to me. And if you've come here from Instagram, thank you so much for your support. You have absolutely no idea how much it means to me. And the reason I even wanted to do this Q&A is because I know a lot of you don't really know me that well. Reels pe kitna hi pata chalta hai. So I posted a question sticker on my Instagram, and I'm going to be taking all of those questions right now. Alright, so the first question I have is a brief of who you are and what you do for a living. Great question. So if I were to try to answer this in a short enough way, I am an entrepreneur and a content creator in the fitness education space. So I am a certified personal trainer and a sports nutrition specialist, and also a CPD grade instructor. And I run my business, Team Meraki Health and Fitness, along with my co-founder and partner. We are based out of Mumbai and Dubai, and all our operations take place online. We provide coaching, nutrition services, and we also have accredited courses from CPD UK that enable you to become a coach. Content creation is something that I've been doing for years at this point. My OGs definitely know this. I've been posting content within the fitness space ever since I started training 7 years ago. And once I got certified, I was equipped with more knowledge to help you guys out. That's pretty much what I do on YouTube and Instagram. And by the way, if you're here from Instagram, please consider subscribing to my small YouTube family. This is where I make a lot of long form content, and I get to connect with you one-on-one better than I can on Instagram. The next question I have is, what's your goal for 2024? I actually have a vision board right here, and I have a bunch of different categories over there, like travel, I've got financials, I've got business, I've got fitness. But let me give you maybe 3 bullet points. I think number one, I am striving for growth in all aspects of my life, whether that is my career, maybe opening up a couple new streams of income for myself, because as an entrepreneur, you know, there can be highs and lows. In terms of fitness, I want to challenge myself at some point in the year, either in terms of a physique goal or a performance goal. I am yet to decide on what I want to do here. And third, I think I want to make more time for the things that genuinely make me happy, such as dancing. So I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, but you know, once you grow up and you leave college, the opportunities to dance have just come down, or rather, in college, it was just easier to sign up for a competition and go and perform with your squad, because we had a dance team which was all aligned. And now I have to sort of go out of my way and find opportunities for myself, and I have been slacking on that a little bit. So I want to definitely make more time for things like that I genuinely enjoy. Where do you live currently? So right now I am based out of Thane, right outside of Mumbai, and I also travel up and down to Dubai frequently. I hold a work visa there, so depending on where work demands me to be, I sort of move around. But I have been in India for the last 5 months because we recently launched our merchandise department. So that's a third vertical which requires me to be physically present here because of the warehousing stuff, logistics stuff. So that's why I've been here for a little while. The next question I have is actually very interesting. Swara is asking, what life lesson did you learn the hard way? And she says, I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for your support. And I think this is a fantastic question, because one life lesson that I learned the hard way is that no matter how much love and effort you give to somebody, whether this is your partner or a friend or a family member, it's not necessary that they will reciprocate the same kind of effort for you. I always used to think that, you know, if I put in more and more effort into doing things for this person, at some point it will come back to me. But that almost never happened in some cases with some people, both in relationships and in friendships. But I also learned that sometimes we are sitting there thinking about why this person isn't reciprocating our efforts, when there is someone else in our circle that we have been taking for granted who may be doing those things for us. If you resonate with this message, then definitely look around. In close proximity, you might find somebody who is actually going out of their way to do things for you, which you may be taking for granted. Next question here I have is, affordable gym wear, please. I am looking into this, guys, but affordability is so subjective, and I don't want to label something as affordable and then people say, but this isn't affordable. So the one affordable brand that I did review was Urbanic. I had a great experience with them, but I know a couple of my followers ordered similar products and the leggings ripped for them, which sucks, right? But that's what happens with these low priced brands. You just never know what you're getting. It's a hit or miss, but I promise I'm looking into other Indian brands, homegrown brands that are number 1, easily available, number 2, made in India, and number 3, are comfortable and functional. So once I get my hands on these products, I will definitely do in-depth videos on this and also reels on Instagram. Alright, Aditi is saying, I was here when it was 2,000 and now it's 25,000. Happy to see the journey and the content you shared. Thank you, Aditi. You have been here for a while and thank you for sticking around for so long. It is people like you that push me to do better year after year after year. The next question here is how to stay consistent at the gym. Please share your experience. Simply put, I think to be consistent with anything is to find a way to like it or love it. You are not going to be able to do something consistently unless you genuinely have a liking for it. And the reason I say this is because yes, discipline needs to be built, because even if, let's say I enjoy dancing, I haven't been dancing for a while, right? But what happens is if I don't like doing something, then there is going to be a significant amount of willpower fatigue that builds up day after day, and then eventually I'm going to quit cold turkey. So willpower is like a muscle, and the more you use it, the more fatigued or tired it gets, and at some point you are likely to give up. So find an activity that you enjoy. This doesn't have to be resistance training at the gym. Try out yoga, try out Pilates, try out Zumba, try out a sport, maybe go for athletics, explore. And then you've got to make some time for it 3, 4, 5 times a week. And once you love something, consistency is going to follow. Okay, the next question I have is very interesting. Can we take pre-workout supplement and coffee together before workout? I'm not going to say a hard no, but if you do this, your heart rate is going to be extremely high, and that sometimes can be counterproductive. So I would not recommend doing this for sure. If you want to do a pre-workout plus coffee, then you might want to get a pre-workout that is non-stim or does not have caffeine in it, because then the coffee brings in the caffeine. But if you're taking a pre-workout that has stim in it plus coffee, it might be too much. I always recommend people to start with half a scoop of pre-workout if you're purchasing it for the first time. Don't even go all out with 1 scoop, because it can really lead to jitters, a very high heart rate. You start sweating, there are palpitations. It's just, please go slow with these things. Okay, next question is your daily caloric intake, and I'm not going to answer this because I know that at least one person who watches this video is going to take those numbers and copy it. Please remember that your required caloric intake and your macros are going to differ a lot from someone else, even if they look exactly like you do, they have the same body type. You just don't know their body composition, you don't know their activity level. So there is so much that goes into this. If you want to find out your required caloric intake for your specific goal, please reach out to me. I'm going to leave my email address down below. I can help you out professionally as a coach, because this is what I do full time. Himanshu is asking, do you do some 9 to 5 work or you're totally into social media? So I don't work a 9 to 5, I work 24/7 because I'm an entrepreneur. And working on your own business requires a lot of erratic work hours. Okay, maybe it doesn't require it, but it ends up happening. It's like a byproduct. So I don't really have a 9 to 5. I'm working from when I wake up to right when I go to sleep. I have to fix this. I have to learn to take some days off, but it is very difficult because we are a small team and there is so much that needs to be done. Social media is not my primary source of income, and I don't see that happening anytime in the near future, but I have been consistent with posting on social media for a few years now. Are you a Maharashtrian? Because we both have the same surname. Hello, surname twin. Yes, I am Maharashtrian. Both my parents are Maharashtrians. Ghari आम्ही मराठीतच बोलतो. So I have been speaking Marathi since I was young. I'm fluent in the language. Next question here is, what was your previous profession and how did you switch to fitness? Please suggest, because I want to do so too. Alright, Atharva, great question. I would love to give you a little bit of a background here. In terms of my qualification, I am a computer engineer. I did my BE in computer science from MIT Pune, graduated in 2018, went on to pursue an MBA in e-business, graduated in 2020, and then I worked as a cloud consultant, and then I worked in a project management role, and then I switched to fitness. But between these two job roles that I did, I was studying to become a coach I gave my exams, got certified, and then started coaching on the side. And then at one point when I was ready to bet on myself, I just went all out. My partner and I, we registered the company, and I have been doing Team Meraki full time since 2020. So if you're somebody who's currently doing a corporate job and you have an idea of what you want to be doing long term, I do not recommend quitting your job right away and then figuring out how to go about this other route, but rather either start this on the side a little bit, figure out your business plan. What is your business model? How are you going to make money? Is it viable? Do you have a large enough target audience? Is the market big enough for you to, get into it? And is it really going to give you the returns that you're looking for? And if it isn't, are you willing to put in that time and effort and money into it until it starts generating you money? There has to be a lot of calculated decision making involved before you switch to a business. So make sure you do your due diligence in any industry before you go all out. Next question is, when is your date of birth? I am a January baby. 11th of January 1996 was when I was born. So I'm a 90s kid and birthdays are very special to me. It means the world. I am that girl who's excited about her birthday 4 months in advance. Also, my birthday is one day after Hrithik Roshan. He's a 10th Jan kid. I say this to everybody I meet because clearly he's my favorite. Okay, I'm getting a few questions about the courses that I pursued and a few other courses and whether they would be good to become an online fitness coach. So personally, I got certified, my partner got certified, we figured that there were a lot of gaps in that curriculum when it comes to practical coaching, which is why we filled them in. We went all out, we did our research, and we got our 2 flagship courses accredited by CPD UK. So this is a separate body that looks into our literature, looks into the content that we are putting out there, and gives us the seal of approval ki acha theek hai, you can go out and certify people to become coaches. So if you go through Team Meraki Academy, you are certified to practice in 40 countries globally. So currently the Team Meraki Academy is undergoing a little bit of a transformation. So we're not taking in new enrollments at this moment. But if you are somebody who is interested to enroll at some point, please go ahead and subscribe to our email newsletter on www.teammeraki.com, and we will inform you as soon as the courses are available again. Another question I have is from Achal. He's asking, what are the good lactose-free whey protein options? Great question. I'm going to give you 2 alternatives here. Number 1 is going to be the Whey Isolate from One of a Kind Lifestyle. I love the coffee flavor. It's my absolute favorite. And number 2, you can look for a plant protein such as that from Wellbeing Nutrition. They also have very interesting flavors. I recently got their Italian cafe mocha, British banoffee pie, and vanilla caramel flavor, which is fantastic. So these 2 options are great to explore. The last question I have is from Priya. She's asking, what's the best high support sports bra? Now within Indian brands, I have yet to explore a little bit. As soon as I do, I will give you an update for sure. But if you're okay to buy international brands, I know that Buff Bunny Collection makes amazing high support sports bras because they have been a very inclusive brand and they do make products specifically for heavier chested women. But I promise you, I'm going to be looking into Indian brands that are locally available so I can give you a better recommendation here. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. These are all the questions that I had and this was so much fun to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and also got answers to your questions. I will for sure keep doing these in the future as the Instagram family keeps growing. But once again, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more long form content from me, then please consider hitting the subscribe button here and joining this little YouTube family. If you liked the video, please be sure to like the video, comment down below your favorite part, or if you have any more questions, so maybe I could do a part 2. Also hit the bell button so every time I upload a new video you get notified. And that's all for today guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.